Stop using these brush mistakes when brushing your hair. Firstly, stop using a hair cutting comb to brush through, AKA rip your hair out from your head. A lot of you, just because you have this lying around in the bathroom, you start combing your hair. You may not realize it, but you're ripping out hair, especially if your hair is dry and you're doing this. It's just causing unwanted breakage. You're snapping your hair off and you could be pulling out hair that you don't really need to. The best thing to do is brush your hair. If it's dry, this is my favorite brush of all time. I'm a licensed hair professional for 30 years. This is an anti-static vent brush, not just any vent brush. Look, there's no static. The hair isn't flying all over the place. Most brushes, you start doing this and the hair is just gonna cling to the brush. This is an anti-static brush and with a rubber handle. Why do I like this? Because literally I have so much control. It's not giving me any sort of flyaways or frizz, and I'm able to brush through the hair. So make sure you are using the proper brush if you are going to dry your hair and then brush it. If you're going to, brush your hair out, say you're using 25 spray to get those tangles out, you need a brush like this when it's damp or wet to get those tangles out. Stop using a hair cutting comb for that. The next thing, since we're on this style in particular right here, how do you get these hair flips? How do you get hair to move? Well, one, it's having the right size brush. If you have a brush that is too small or too large, it's not going to help support the style. This is my 2-inch round brush. I specifically made this brush because it's got ionic technology and ceramic, which means as the hair dries and wraps around the barrel, it's actually gonna give you a faster blow dry, a smoother blow dry, and it's gonna cause less heat damage compared to a brush that doesn't have this. So I made this specifically for these hairstyles. You can see that the hair wraps around the barrel just the right amount. Doesn't have to go a full turn around. It's just enough to create that bend here to roll it and smooth the hair and to create that volume. So when you're blow drying it, you utilize my blow dryer with the nozzle directed in here, and you're working this back like this, working it back like this. If the brush was too big, what would happen is it would just flatten the hair way too much. So speaking of now longer hairstyles, now we're gonna go into like my signature women's layered haircut. What I would suggest is you need to have the right brush for this. Now, I would never use a brush this small for a hairstyle that has this much length to it, simply because I want something a bit smoother. So if the hair is a lot shorter, I'm looking to create flips, things like that in the hair, then I would go with a shorter brush like this, or a more narrow brush, my 2-inch. Instead, I'm gonna use a different brush, and that would be my 2.5-inch round brush, which I have right here. It's basically the same technology, except this is the 2-inch barrel, the 2.5-inch. All the way around with the bristles. This is my go-to because now I can take all of this hair in one section, give it a good wrap around like this, and now I can smooth the hair. I can get that blow dryer working in. I can then bring the hair back and give it a nice softer style. Now here is another mistake that I see people doing, and this has been going on, and you probably are guilty of doing this, is when you take your blow dryer and your brush, what you do when the hair is wet, you put it you roll the hair into the barrel like this, and then you just sit there with the blow dryer and fry your hair. Have the hair, just the hot air just frying the hair. You'll hold the brush like this, and then you let go. Now, what that does is that, it could work because you're probably smoothing the hair out, you're setting the hair in place, but you have to be careful because you could be damaging your hair, drying your hair out, eventually causing breakage because the hair is gonna become so brittle. So that's why it's important to use good hair tools like this, my ionic blow dryer. All sorts of things are gonna help protect the hair. You never wanna just let it sit. What I do is I will continuously work the hair through. See, locking it in and then going this way, locking it in and going this way. And I'll hold the blow dryer like so, just for maybe, a few seconds, and I'm constantly working and smoothing. This way, it actually prevents any sort of damage to the hair and keeps the integrity of the hair healthier. So those are my tips for blow drying with brushes. You can't be damaging your hair and destroying your hair. If you want to check out these brushes, my blow dryer, any of my hair tools, click View Products. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon.